Hannibal here with Great North Wrestling Executive Vice President Jack Kilby, who just helped me reach some new lifting records in the gym as I prepare for the Great North Wrestling events coming up in Napanee and Ottawa, which you got a poster for right here. Want to tell us a bit about it?
Yes, sir. We've been talking about it for months now. We're getting closer. It's the GNW Napanee Schools Out Slam, Saturday, June 29th in Napanee, Ontario, at the beautiful and historic Strathcona Paper Center, where we've ran several very, very classic GNW events in the past. This card is going to be headlined by a number of things, actually. We've got Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, the school run by Mario Mancini and WWF legend Pretty Paul Roma. They're going to be there for Mario Mancini's last match ever. And I am going to announce right now an exclusive Q&A session with Pretty Paul Roma and Mario Mancini. That will take place on June 29th, 4 p.m. at the Buckle in Kingston, Ontario, one of our great sponsors, along with Universal Plumbing and Sewer Services and Jeff Hoover, who's helping us co-promote this event. But the co-main events, number one, ECW original, the Kingpin, Angel Medina, will be defending his hardcore road trip title against Big Daddy Roy, who was victorious, as we saw on the channel, in Renfrew, Ontario last year. He's going to be a major challenge for Kingpin. And we have the former WWE superstar, Rene Dupree, that
Two-time WWE Tag Team Champion, actually.
Yes, sir, and a very, very...
Former Canadian champion, too.
Yes, a very, very formidable opponent for my man, the newest member of the Big Money Players. He is known as the Prodigy, Nathan Banner, 6'4", 300 plus pounds, agile, strength, you name it. And I'm obviously very interested in this because Rene will have to get past the challenge of Nathan Banner if he wants a shot in the future at that Canadian Heavyweight Championship again.
And Banner has wrestled for Pro Wrestling 01 in Japan. And I've wrestled him myself. He's a tough customer.
Indeed. And Rene is going to learn that you don't cross the boss after concussing me in Renfrew, Ontario. But we're also going to have ladies action. Nikki Duke, a very buzz-worthy female from Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling and other independents in the United States. And wow, she will be facing Silesia from our Renfrew show, who beat her opponent there and is working her way up in the professional wrestling world, having appeared in several major companies. In addition to that, we're going to have so much more. Fans, if you haven't already, go to ticketweb.ca and grab your tickets there. And I will have tickets on sale at the Strathcona Paper Center this weekend. Just got the hard copies.
And only ringside tickets available for that event. So get your tickets early for that one. And of course, the Warlord, WWE legend himself, who I don't think has been in this area since WWE, will be coming to the Petawawa Civic Center August the 31st.
But we have to talk about something else, and that is your return match, starting with Napanee. Another great run. How are you? I've seen how you've progressed in the gym. Phenomenal. How do you think you're going to be ready for June 29th?
I think that there's going to be a lot of violence and a lot of carnage. And I've wrestled numerous times in Napanee before and have a very good record there. And I don't think anything is going to change. I got a lot of friends in that area, a lot of history in that area. And I'm looking forward to returning to the Strathcona Paper Center, where I defeated WWE legend Gangrel back in 2017.
Well, one last thing. We're getting a lot of support from the community. I want to shout out again Mr. Jeff Hoover for co-promoting this event, and our great sponsors that I mentioned, the Buckle in Kingston and Universal Plumbing and Sewer Services. We're really looking forward to this event. Napanee in general is looking forward to this event because it's the first time in a long time that you're going to see quality professional wrestling as only G&W can do it.
We have not been there since 2017. Looking forward to going back. And as far as the Hannibal TV, you got a couple of big interviews coming up. You want to tell us a little bit about those?
Well, we're working on always working on big interviews, but I should talk about first and foremost my interview upcoming with the legendary Greg Gagne of the Gagne wrestling family, AWA fame. Going to be a deep dive with him. Really looking forward to that, being an old school AWA fan. And Brad Anderson, he is the son of Gene Anderson, the of the Anderson wrestling family. He had a WCW career in his own right, and we're going to be talking about that, but plus his take on the season finale of the Dark Side of the Ring, Black Sunday, where it talked about Ole Anderson losing control of Georgia Championship Wrestling. For all the wrestling historians out there, Brad doesn't do a lot of interviews, but is a fabulous guy, and I'm looking forward to an in-depth discussion with him. But we're always working on providing quality content for thehannibaltv.com. So if you haven't, hit that subscribe button and like our videos.